What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse as we continue our journey through Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender. We are on episode 5, Spirited Away, which is one of my favorite movies.
I was gonna say, what a wonderful name and association for this episode to have.
Absolutely. We are probably going to enter the spirit world, so let's jump right in, guys. Starting episode 5 of Avatar right now.
I mean, regardless of how many, you do want to get away from them.
Yeah.
Oh! There you go.
There you go. That's her move.
And that looked very good.
Oh.
Let's go, let's go!
Okay, they just jumped right up.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah! Alright.
So, it's another one of the goats.
Goated. I like this. I like this opening.
I mean, you can definitely tell the green screen, though.
Oh, 100%.
We're getting closer to the Fire Nation border. It was bound to happen. Even without Sokka's tragic dating attempts.
Hey, how was I supposed to know the Fire Nation soldier?
Aang?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. Appa's like, don't worry, bro. I got you. I already know. I'm going.
He doesn't even have to say anything. It's just telepathic at this point.
That's why Appa's so good. He just knows what Aang wants. I love that. I love how we do different colors.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only fair because different elements, different focuses.
True. I just like red, so.
I agree.
Fire Nation.
Why would they do this?
That makes sense. Everything is burned.
This is all my fault.
How many more forced have died because I wasn't here? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, where is what happened to Momo? Momo disappeared for like 2 episodes.
It's gonna be the episode where Mo just brings them a ton of shit.
Oh, I hope so.
And out of death comes new life.
Aww.
Forced again. That's what you should see. Seeds for the future.
The circle of life.
Past mistakes.
Hey. No, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. My name's Sokka. Rhymes with Aka.
Kaka. Oh.
And
I was thinking Baka.
Waka Waka.
And then I
Waka
figured
Waka.
that probably
Wait. Waka
She
Waka
looks very brave,
is the
Jimmy.
onomatopoeia for Pac-Man's sound.
Well,
Does
maybe
Pac-Man
we can come up
exist
with
in
one
this
for it.
universe?
Whoa.
How about
Very ahead of its time.
Pippin Paddleopsicopolis?
Nice.
The third.
I understand that reference from the show.
Yeah.
Is Xiong your friend?
Sokka!
No, wait.
Way to go, Katara.
We're not here to cause trouble. She was just scared.
Something bad happened here, didn't I?
He really is the Avatar.
I was gonna say, maybe they were just nosy.
The firebenders just wanted to clear a path as they moved through the mountains.
And that's why they burned down the forest?
That's crazy. But it's what they do.
This is something deeper. Something beyond this world.
Like a spirit world.
Yes.
You're right. The people are beyond this world.
Did he just like quickly hit it?
I can get
Maybe.
them back.
Maybe.
He's like, hold on, let me hit R2. I'm in detective mode.
No, sir. Nothing?
How many places can there be for a giant sky bison to hide?
The sky?
No reports of anything unusual.
And
None.
the land that you're not actively covering.
One of the resupply merchants mentioned something about kids playing with ice blocks near Senland Pass, but he was probably mistaken.
So someone saw ice in a place where no ice should exist?
I love the way he just like kind of did the head
Most
nod as
people
he
would
said that.
call that unusual, wouldn't they? Lieutenant G? Unless they were an idiot.
Got him. Idiot. I just want to be Zuko's hype man.
I'll have to do it myself, as always.
I should be, as always, G, you idiot. That would be me, behind Zuko.
I'd send more resources to Zhao, see what he can do with a little support. Water the most promising seeds. You taught me that.
All right, stop blowing smoke. He gets it.
You may be right.
I was gonna say, like, he was staying quiet this whole time.
Laying it on pretty thick.
And alert the Chancellor. I'll be redirecting some funds.
Ah. So is this the Blue Spirit episode?
Maybe.
Zhao didn't discover the Avatar. Zuko did. He's the one who displayed resilience and dedication. That's what I expect from a future heir, not self-serving flattery.
Oh.
It's like, enough of your shit.
It's so twisted. On the one hand, it's like he like is kind of giving Zuko a tad bit of respect, but he's also trying to be manipulative.
But he like smiled, so he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Like,
100%.
The realm beyond ours. The spirit world.
I almost want him to kind of be proud of Zuko, but I know it's just
not worth
bullshit.
It is 100%.
So you think the forest is one of these thin places?
I don't think it. I feel it. And I believe the fires weaken the barrier even more.
Just vibing.
The Avatar's the bridge
Avatar
between
vibes.
the natural world and the spirit world.
You're gonna hop into the spirit world, grab the lost folks, and hop back.
Something like that, yeah.
Pretty easy.
You sounded a lot more confident before.
Because I need to get to the north so I could save the waterbenders. But I also need to help these people so they don't lose their homes and the ones they love.
Are we also gonna save the regular Water Tribe people or just the waterbenders?
It's impossible
Yeah.
It's like Boomy said. The Avatar has to do the impossible.
I mean, bending one element is pretty impossible.
Katara?
Or what?
Hey!
Oh no, he's trapped.
He just like walked right in. Oh no, okay. I was like, did he just walk into the sphere world?
Maybe he did.
No, they're definitely in the green screen world.
Well, yeah.
This is the place.
Okay.
I mean, that was easy. He didn't have to feel it. He just had to find all the statues.
Once his spirit crosses over, his body will be vulnerable. We need to protect him.
And how will we know that this works?
I'm not sure.
Bro, you were there. He glows.
I'm getting hungry.
Hey! Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate here.
I feel like that's
God.
a bit of a callback to when Katara and Yue were with him.
Yes. Nice. Good on Ian. He's really flipping that thing. He's really twirling that.
And it's pretty... That looks like it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Doctor Strange. We got astral projection too, you idiot.
I think it worked.
I mean, he could do a lot more than that, though.
Yeah, but so could Aang.
Yeah.
That'd actually be a sick fight. Oh,
Oh.
Katara?
he took them with him.
Whoa.
Ah! What is happening?
I don't know. Somehow I brought you guys with me.
How is that possible?
Whoa.
It must be the energies in the place and thinness up the barrier in my power. We're in the spirit world.
Well, at least they're correcting your whole thing before about them not being together.
True. I like this.
The Fire Nation may control this territory, but it's still Earthbender country. We don't want to cause trouble.
We never ever caused trouble.
He's being facetious, right?
Yeah.
When indeed.
We're gonna get like an old sarsaparilla joint type scene.
Did you see them?
No,
But you remember hearing them.
sort of.
Perhaps. No. Did you see the waterbenders?
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we know he didn't.
But I heard the Avatar might be traveling with some waterbenders. Is that right, Mookie?
What, the Avatar? No, it wasn't the pirates.
Uh-oh.
It was that canyon guy. He said
Oh.
canyon crawlers with the help of a couple of waterbenders.
Oh, so they're trying to like, really throw back.
Those were 3 things that they did. Okay, so apparently between the end of that episode and this episode, they hit the canyon. They stopped the volcano.
This backwards hole that means everyone knows. Everyone in the Earth Kingdom, everyone in the Fire Nation.
And I'm already blanking.
The hunters will be out.
I'm just paying attention.
There's
I'll get
blood in
back
the
to
water
it.
now.
Oh.
Help me! She's crazy!
Oh, okay, so June.
Oh.
Whoa, that's actually pretty good CGI right there.
Alright, the way she jumped off was a little weird, though.
Yeah, but she's got style points,
idiot.
so.
At least half if you die.
Oh, God.
A low-life bounty hunter?
Low life. Big talk for a little boy.
Like what? Was he gonna slog her or
Look at
something?
that.
Because your dad's kind of cute.
Nice.
Yeah. Weird.
Weird, but I vibe
Should
it.
have known they would have let mercenaries run wild here.
My god, I love Iroh and Zuko in any medium.
I've always felt I was a spiritually attuned person. That might be why I crossed over with you.
Oh, is that a frog or a froggy thing?
No human belongs in this realm.
That is one big birdie.
Oh.
Birdie. I am no birdie.
Aang, who are you talking to? What do you mean?
What?
They do not hear what you hear. Their small minds are incapable of comprehending my speech. The longer they stay, the more dangerous it will become for them.
Birdie's not gonna eat us, is it?
That should be the least of his worries. There are things in here that will reveal truths to humans. Truths they're never prepared to face. Farewell, Avatar. Stay on the path.
Bye-bye, Birdie.
Oh god.
Well, we know she has a temper, though.
Blue fire.
Azula, you're the best. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Ooh. I remember now. The pirates
There
were
you
the
are.
water school.
Yes, the pirates, yes.
Apologies. I got distracted watching a game of Pai Show. Prince Zuko, there is much you can learn from these Pai Show players. They are untrained, but that only means their minds are open to new ideas. And so they are ready when a solution reveals itself.
He was just flirting. He wasn't watching no pie show.
She's a mercenary. Her loyalty is bought and sold. How can you trust someone like that?
June is a professional. If she fails, she doesn't get paid and she doesn't eat.
It's true.
That's a very good motivation to doing the job.
But the rules are different out here.
It's
Commander Zhao
also
knows this.
called
He's already
open-mindedness.
making moves.
True.
So, tell me about this Avatar.
All right, and then he just gives him the 3 seasons on DVD. He's like, watch these. We'll reconvene in a few days.
Or maybe it'll just be 2 movies.
True.
Oh, did you see that?
See what?
Oh, God.
What did the owl really say?
That you might have to face the truth. But how bad could the truth be?
Yeah, I can deal with the truth. What I can't deal with is getting eaten by some giant spirit monster.
You had to say something.
Oh.
Aang, please tell me that's some spirit language only you can understand and it's saying, welcome, friends. Would you like some cake?
That's not what it's saying. Stay on the path.
We're on the path. We're on the path. We're on the path. We're on the path. We're on the path.
Get on the path!
That looks horrifying.
I can't bend! I can't either.
Oh no! Can you still boomerang?
Yeah, come on. Sokka, now's your chance to shine.
Now's your chance. Yeah. Oh god.
I didn't mean me.
Oh no! Sokka!
That's not staying on the path.
Sokka's like, I'm on it. I'm ready. God. That would be horrifying.
Well, yeah.
Can you imagine if that thing's just growling at you?
No.
Oh, cute little fox.
Pain.
With multiple tails.
Yes.
So much pain.
Actually, they're just scratches.
Not you.
I must have landed harder than I thought. I'm a little discombobulated.
You're funny.
And you're a talking fox. I need to get to my friends before they get eaten by that monster.
It's not a monster. It's hurt. That's what pain does to you. It changes you into something that you're not. Don't you know what it's like to be hurt?
Well, these scratches are making me pretty irritable.
Do you always make jokes when you don't want to talk about something?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? That's not what I do.
You should go. I hope you can recombobulate.
What was on the tail?
It looked like a ring of some kind.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I should know this.
I mean, there's probably a lot of things we should know,
I
but...
also wonder who was voicing the fox. The voice sounded so familiar.
Aang?
Oh god. Creepy kids. Oh god! Katara jump scare! Are you gonna let this poor actress who plays her mother speak?
I was gonna say, a new fit. Looks cute.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's her heavy fit.
Aww. You called it.
About time.
Katara, you're not braiding.
You know I was never good at this. Sokka used to tease me about. Where's Sokka?
He and your father should be back from their fishing expedition soon.
Is this the same actress or just someone younger?
That is 100% the same actress.
Okay. They did a good job.
Of the de-aging by a couple years.
Yeah, by putting her in a huge jacket.
You will protect all of us.
No pressure. Oh my, I thought we were gonna...
Hide her.
Like, I do for the most part appreciate scenes like this that are original, that show kind of the aggressiveness of this war. That it is a war, and it does have severe consequences, and it does affect how these people live their lives.
Katara, we have to get inside now.
No, I'm not going in there.
Oh.
Okay, now it's a different actress. Okay, now it's the same one. Or no, that's a different one.
Oh, now it's... Dang.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of weaving, because there's no way she could have carried that teenage
Oh, yeah,
girl in
yeah,
her
you're right.
Turn the bender over. Or die.
Oh, no.
Oh man, so it's her fault.
Wait! It's me. I'm the waterbender.
Oh god.
So much fear, so much
George Takai?
despair.
Or you mean Takei?
Yeah. Oh, it's faceless! We're doing faceless. In case you were wondering from me screaming it out loud.
Mud world. It smells like op after a rainstorm.
Hey bro, leave Op out of this.
It's also not his own fault.
Yeah, this dude's catching strays. He's not even here.
Dad?
Oh.
The spirits of water bear witness to this mark.
Oh, this is
For the
what...
strength and leadership displayed during his ice-dodging trials, I grant this mark of the wise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this actually happened, or?
This is the day of my ice-dodging trials.
Oh, so it did,
This is the day you passed your ice-dodging trials, just as the warriors in our family always have.
You did make it exciting, though.
Bato!
Oh!
You're kind of getting a little close around those icebergs, weren't you?
Bato, okay.
If you hadn't have been on the boat and stepped in...
We all came through in one piece. That's all that matters, right, Hakoda?
Why we do the trials with help from our friends.
You see? And why don't you go find your sister and we can all celebrate?
Interesting.
If this is how you pass a test, I'd hate to see what you do to a boat when you fail.
Oh, so he's actually not a natural.
I didn't think he'd get in that much trouble that quickly.
If it weren't for you, Sokka would have wrecked us. We're lucky to be alive.
It was a tricky run. Even I only saw the breakers at the last second.
You don't have to make excuses for him.
Oh.
I'd hoped when he really had to prove himself that he'd do better.
Oh.
Huh.
The truth is, not everyone is meant to have people's lives in their hands.
I mean, that's fucked. I mean, that's messed up.
But again, I think this is playing into showing that, hey, this is not what he was meant to do, like they've done the last several episodes.
Yeah, but I find it so weird that they were against sexism, but they have no problem tackling toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Give in to your despair.
Oh god. Faceless is terrifying. Faceless
Yes.
has always been terrifying.
In a way, this is almost worse because they weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
And that its form is almost mortal, the way it's appearing to them.
Like a serial killer.
Yeah. With the mask and everything.
I know.
Home. It isn't my home. it isn't real.
Whoa, good for him.
He's very smart. I mean, but to be fair, this is more of his element.
Yeah.
He is supposed to kind of
What have
be
we
in touch.
here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Someone who can resist? Of course. It's my old friend, the Avatar.
Do I know you?
I should say so. One of your previous incarnations tried to slay me.
Why would I try to kill you?
Oh, it was something about stealing the face of someone you love.
But you know all about stealing, don't you?
Oh, God.
That's gross.
What you stole from me.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I want is to find my friends.
Your friends? Now why would I let you play with my food?
Alright, what are we cooking? What do we got here?
I was gonna say, because I have no idea what this is gonna be.
Hello?
Oh! Yatso!
Yes, he actually has a line this time, unlike the last episode.
Sure.
Finally made it!
Oh, this is the life.
It's another trick. It's another illusion.
I know it's hard to believe, but it's really
Oh,
me.
he was the man in the cottage?
There are lots of illusions here, but you've emerged from the fog. This is real. Recognize this? One of the last games we played.
Hey!
Your turn.
You old dog, you still got it.
Cheater. Can't believe it's really you. How is this possible? How are you here?
Ah, well, after you left the Southern Air Temple, the Firebenders attacked. It was sudden and swift. Most who perished moved on in the Great Cycle. I chose a different path.
Chose not to move on to the next stage of enlightenment? Why?
Because I knew you would need me.
I do need you. I'm supposed to be the Avatar, and everyone is counting on me.
It is the hunting ground for Ko, the face stealer. He preys on those paralyzed by despair and doubt.
His name is the Face Stealer. I've been calling him Faceless by mistake this entire episode.
I mean, I couldn't remember any better than you did, so I went with
We
it.
literally just watched this
So
episode.
he's ready to feed.
Oh, God.
Their souls will be lost forever.
Yucky.
Oh, gross.
Previous avatars have tangled with Ko. It's said Roku once even got the best of the spirit. But nobody knows exactly what happened.
I need to talk to Roku. I've
Wow.
contacted Avatar Kyoshi.
Roku's temple is in the Fire Nation. It'll be a dangerous journey.
I don't have a choice.
It's not your fault. So, let go.
At least one adult who's not just immediately shitting on him.
Yeah. It's finally someone not dunking on the Avatar. You know
Of course.
what? I will.
You should hurry. Ko will feed again before too long.
Right. Once I save my friends, one more time.
I refuse to accept any slander on Gordon. He's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
The past, the future.
He's been very consistent
It
the
all gets
entire
mixed
series.
up.
Yes. And they're throwing so much at this kid, too. It's crazy.
One way to keep it straight is by remembering what really matters.
Oh, like you said, this could be the Blue Spirit now, if he's going over to the temple.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do the Blue Spirit next episode. He's probably gonna get captured.
I hope you can help me, Avatar Roku. I know you're in pain. I saw your spirit.
Yeah, that's right. That's eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You can't come this time. You too, Mama.
He's like, I just came back.
Keep them safe for me, okay?
Alright, now watch Momo just carry a bunch of shit to
Oh my god, I wish. Yeah, because this is going to replace the fever.
We tell ourselves we are the problem.
I mean, here's the thing. What the heck are Tylee and May even doing?
They're trying to help their friend who's a psychopath. Hey, bro, I heard you needed
That's
archers.
why we must let go of our...
Also, you probably got a promotion.
Not yet, probably.
What
Maybe.
I was gonna say, this is when he got it.
for.
Was during the Blue Spirit when he
Yes.
wanted the archers.
Let that be the light that guides you through the most treacherous of times and the darkest of nights.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight is the darkest of nights.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about this because this is adaptation I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
I don't mind condensing episodes when they thoroughly make sense to the overall story.
Yeah, and when you don't have like 5 intercut with each other with a bunch of characters all at once.
Yeah, and you don't just throw stuff in there for the sake of fan service and because the animation did it. I was worried that's what they were doing with Ko at first, but and then I saw that Ko is being it's tough because I think a lot of these are 1 episodes, but I don't realize that this is going to be a 2-parter. So I do appreciate like what they're doing, and it does make sense to kind of get Ko out of the way before the finale.
Yeah, because like there's so much that happens at the Northern Water Tribe once they're there that I understand the need to condense a lot of that out anyway. So I think at least this kind of makes sense. And like you said, it fixes the problem that you had of the 3 of them not being together.
Yeah, because I think that was a big problem I had. They were just always Team Avatar was separated in every single episode outside of the first 2, and they just met at that point.
Now, the only downside is they still will not be together in the next one.
They still won't. Well, they will be at the end, maybe. But listen, it's good that they're putting... It was smart to put all the Spirit World stuff into 1 2-episode arc.
Yeah.
Because it could feel a little all over the place in the finale. Because, again, Ko does kind of show up out of nowhere in the animated finale. And while he is terrifying, it does make sense because... It is a callback to Spirit World elements that we had through a 25-episode animated season. Here, you can't do that. So incorporating them all into 1 2-episode arc does make a lot of sense, and I'm glad that they did that. Really curious to see what I think we could assume we know where they're going to go next. We're going to go Blue Spirit. We're going to go Roku. We're going to go Aang coming back, saving them in the nick of time. The Gyatso threw me off a little bit.
Yes.
That was nice.
That was nice. Here's my biggest thing with this episode is that I think overall it was really solid and there was a lot of really good stuff in it. I feel like weirdly, even though there's a lot of emotional depth to it, it just didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I understood. I mean, it's tough. I think the stuff with Katara's mom did hurt a lot, did hit in certain points. It's just...
For me at least, if I can just say really quick, I think what didn't help is the fact that we made the joke, we saw it 1 billion times already.
Yeah, that definitely hurt that scene.
Yeah.
If that was the first time we saw it, it would have a lot more emotional impact, but it's become such a running joke at this point that they keep flashing back to this poor woman being burnt alive, that when you actually see it for what it is and how horrifying it is, you kind of, 1, not only do you know it's coming, but 2, you've already seen how it happens.
Right, and not to mention the idea of Katara's guilt could be really powerful, but it's definitely cut down a bit, I would say.
Yeah, it's just, again, and it just, again, this is not nitpicking, and this is not trying to be mean, but I do think it's just poor writing. I think it's poor structure and poor writing.
Right, and I feel bad because I think the scene itself was still really good. I think the actress playing her mother was fantastic.
Yes, really good.
So it's more a matter of it's just kind of cut down a bit from what came before.
Yeah, we didn't need to... This show, in particular, the live-action version, loves to show. And it loves to... It's like show and tell, instead of just letting us kind of infer a lot of things in our own. It forces us to... It hammers us over the head with what it's trying to say.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's necessary. You guys have to feel confident enough in the product you're making to let it breathe. And I think you could have gotten away with letting Katara's story breathe until here, because you did with the Sokka stuff. And that hit hard. Like with his dad, that was a curveball that I didn't see coming. I don't really like it because I think it takes away from Sokka as a character in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. And also, it's like, it's a kind of an interesting point to make if they wanted to make that change, but like I said, we've already had the hammer over the head of, oh, he needs to be an engineer. He doesn't necessarily need to be this warrior. And it feels weird that this is now coming after all that to reinforce it, but like in a bizarre order of events.
If they didn't blatantly bludgeon us over the head with that point that they were trying to make in Omashu, we could have had this scene here, and then maybe Bato tell Hakoda, hey, but he's so brilliant.
Right.
You know, it's just, he's young. You got to give him a chance. And then we could have inferred that, like, he's struggling between his intelligence and his duties as a warrior.
Right.
You didn't need to just, like, punch us to death with it.
Or again, if they just kept the scene as is and have it kind of inform some insecurity. But it feels like I get what they were trying to do with it. It just doesn't feel as effective as it could have been because it's been, like, so in your face already.
Yeah. Super positive note, Gordon.
Yes.
What people don't understand is, and when they try and talk about this kid's delivery, not only is his delivery fantastic, he's also a child.
Yeah, like an actual child.
He's an actual child, not an adult playing a child.
Like an actual young child. Like, I remember when those cast photos first came out, and I'm sure he was actually a preteen by this point, but whenever they would have found him, like, holy hell.
And to run the emotional gamut that is the character of Aang.
Mm-hmm.
Is really impressive because not only does he make you believe in his endearing heart and his truly innocent soul, but he also carries this, like, real weight of, like, hey, I've seen some shit. And for a kid to do that, that's thoroughly impressive. I'm thoroughly impressed with his performance.
Mm-hmm.
Really great stuff. I think the acting, my problem with the show is not the acting, because the acting is fantastic. And like you said, there was a lot of good in this episode.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of good in this series as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I just really hope that in season 2, when we get a season 2, because I doubt we're not going to get a season 2 based on how well the show is doing. I just hope that they feel confident enough to make changes and not force feed us things from the show that don't need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they just let their story breathe and focus on characterization and telling good stories, we could change. We don't have to tell the same stories. We could change the stories, but just make it true to the characters.
Yeah.
And that's what makes good adaptation.
Right. And I wonder if part of the mindset with writing this is there's going to be some things that obviously they had to cut out a lot or truncate a lot. And therefore, those who may be unfamiliar with the story are going to not be aware of a lot of things that were cut.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they already had the mindset of, okay, we have to already cut out a lot, but the things that we want to reference, we got to get in here. And that kind of just bled into the way they wrote the script overall.
Yeah, it's very jarring, right? Because they kept preaching, we're not making this for people who watch the anime. We're making this for new people. We're making this, we want everyone to watch it. It's Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, that's cool. I'm willing to see that vision.
Mm-hmm.
But you watch the show, and it's very clearly made for people who watch the animated series. There are so many references and Easter eggs that don't have to be there.
Right. Like, for example, the one with literally the guys in the I guess, bar, pub, whatever you want to call it, talking about, they reference the Great Divide.
Yeah.
They reference the pirates and the waterbending.
Which that I liked, because you're telling us that adventures happen without us seeing them, and that's fine.
Right, but that is definitely fan servicey in a good way.
Yeah, I'm talking more of like, did you really need High Bay in this episode?
Yeah.
Did you really need Panda in this episode? You could have got rid of him, and you would have saved yourself 10 minutes, and you could have fleshed out these storylines more.
Yeah. I will say, unlike a lot of the other episodes, this one actually did feel like it flew by. Because I think from a narrative perspective, to be positive, this one flowed better than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, and I do think that they have something going on. Like, there's something happening here that I'm enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that there's definitely problems as well. I mean, the green screen is atrocious. And that's just from a technical aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know if it's the lighting, if they're not lighting it right. Mm-hmm. I've heard from people who have worked on productions that they're not lighting the green screens right. And that's why they look like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it takes me out of scenes a lot. And that's a problem that needs to be addressed in season 2.
And I think what's especially disappointing is when you have scenes that look really incredible.
Yeah, because all the practical stuff they do is fantastic. It's crazy.
Momo and Appa look fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
Bending looks fantastic.
High Bay looks fantastic. Like, he looks scary as hell. It's just...
Yeah, it's more like it's just this little miss.
Yeah, it's that green screen work. Whatever they're doing with the green screens, they have to fix for season 2. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other Avatar reactions, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.